Hey, and welcome back. We have another Diamond Select Toys sponsored review for you today. It's going to be taking a look at another one of their Marvel Select figures from recently released. This is going to be Vision, based on the comics, of course, sporting his appearance as he premiered in 1968 in the Avengers. Let's take a look at the package here. You can see pretty much consistent packaging for all the Marvel Select figures, where they have the little gigantic window box, not little, and then all that comic art in the back. So these look like some panels from the original comics dating back to the 60s. So pretty solid. I love that. The art on the side panel there too as well, those bright colors. And then of course that information on the back about the character and the artist. But this, as far as I could tell, this is has not been previously offered, so this isn't a reissue. We don't have a select version of Comic Vision, at least. So this is new. If it's not, please let me know in the comments. I just couldn't find anything online for a previous release version of this guy. So this is great getting him in his classic appearance, or if you want to call him WandaVision Halloween episode Vision. But comic book characters used to be a lot more colorful back then. Spandex was kind of the go-to. Of course, in the 70s and 80s, people wore a lot of spandex. So I guess that was just at the time kind of culturally spot on. And then we hit 2010 and we decided to get serious and make everything super realistic, so we don't have a lot of these colorful outfits anymore. So this is cool to get this classic Vision back into a line here. So why don't we crack them open and check them out. All right, let's see if I could do this without struggling too much. I know last time with the Red Hulk, we kind of got caught in those little buttons they have on the one side here. So they always have this giant side here that it's glued to the panel of the box. This is a lot easier. I don't see any giant buttons on this one. It's a smaller figure, so maybe it was just because of the weight of the Hulk. But this one should be much easier, hopefully, to open. So my technique is always to cut around the perimeter with the X-Acto knife. If you want to preserve the card back because you like the panel work, or for whatever art project you want to do. This way it doesn't tear. Like if you were to just pull it directly out, you would tear the whole panel the whole way around. So this way you get a nice clean open, and you don't have to worry about sort of a little bit there. You don't have to worry about too much about damage. So you kind of get this nice clean back to it if you do it that way. All right, so here we go. We got our Vision character, and as always, we got our little Diamond Select Toys product line. This is the same exact one that was included with the Hulk, so nothing new on that end. And we got some little accessories here. He's tied in with some cables. I always hate cables. They always take a minute to undo, and they're just, I don't know, problematic. They're hard to cut because they have this little metal inside to them, so standard scissors generally won't do it. So you need special clippers. I like to use, I think they're hedge pruners. They're just a little bit more pressure than regular scissors, so they're able to cut through light metal like this without too much difficulty. But okay, so we got our guy undone there. And he is also held in by some little plastic, oh, and there goes my blade there, little plastic strips by his feet. So there we go, there's one. Take him out Frankenstein style. We'll just have him explode out. And two. Okay, I think that should be it. All right, so here he goes, breaks out. We'll give you a nice 360. You can see all this great detailing here, very vibrant colors on Vision. As always with the Diamond Select toys, they have really good paint applications. He's missing just a little divot there on the diamond on his chest, but other than that, you can see the face is really sharp with the paint applications there, and the Soul Stone in his head, or the Mind Stone in his head. And then you can see the paint applications of the clothing all the way around, and the cape. And there's multiple layers on there. The cape is not just one tone. So pretty nice. He looks pretty good. Pretty solid comic Vision here. They did a nice job with getting that look, and he's got that really rough and gruff demeanor on his face as well. So pretty great. And then we see his articulation. Of course, he's got that knee. He's got the leg there. The thighs twist a little bit. He's got, it's not, I don't think it's a ball. Oh, it is a ball jointed ankle as well. And then it's got arm articulation, the bicep articulation, shoulder articulation. So Pretty standard articulation for the Selects figures here. I don't see a stand or anything with them. So if you wanted to do some kind of flight posts or poses, you would have to do that on your own with some kind of stand. But he should be able to stand up on his own, which is something which is something that's always desired with these things. I always find getting the center of gravity is not too difficult on the Select figures, so not too bad. We'll see what else he comes with here. I see a little effect. This looks like a ring for a blast effect. I see another hand. We'll do a hand test in a minute. And then I see a hand that has an effect attached to it. I'll give you some close-ups of all these as well. So this one could swap out on the left hand here. So we'll do our hand test as always. I like to do just a little turn as we do a pull. This one popped out pretty easy. And let's see how this one goes back in. Now it's difficult to get an angle on this because this is a little flexible and I don't want to push too hard because it might snap the beam effect. So I'll try a little twisting motion as we put some force on it. There we go. So we could have a nice little blast effect on this left hand here. And then let's see how this other blast effect attaches. I'm not seeing it right now. It's not too intuitive to me. But I think it goes, like you could put it inside the ring like this. And let's see if we can connect it. Maybe does this come out? No, this is molded into the hand. And I don't see another, interesting. I don't see another effect. So maybe in lieu of like a fist, you could put this blast effect in the arm and do something like this, I guess. I don't see, there's never like instructions or anything. You're kind of on your own with a lot of these things. He also has an alternative head. I'll give you a nice close-up of this as well. This is like our angry vision. You can see some teeth in there. I don't know why they gave an android teeth. He doesn't really eat, but I guess it humanizes him a little bit. So with the head here, that wasn't too difficult to twist off. And we'll pop this other one on. And a little bit tricky getting it on the first time. These things usually have to wear. I've had the same problem with the Lord of the Rings figures, getting especially that orc, or Orkai. His head just did not want to go on. Could not get the angle on it. But this one, it did. So we got him here looking angry vision with some blast effects. So yeah, that is his accessories. He comes with the blast hand, this blast effect that I think you just substitute for an arm, and then a straight hand if you wanted to put this on as well. And that's really it. I don't think it's too difficult to get these on. So why don't I just give you a close-up montage of a couple of shots of him doing some of these effects. I'm going to try something I didn't think of just a second ago. You could also probably use the arm to secure this little blast effect if you wanted to have him like stopping some kind of power burst or something like that. So just another added dimension that I didn't show off. And of course, here comes back to Nick's rules about action heroes. You got to dual wield everything. So here's my action shot of Vision with his dual wield blast effects. So these could be swatched out, but the one on the left hand, pretty much you have to keep it. It's molded into that left hand. So you could use this blast effect I have on the right on either side, but the left hand one cannot really go on the right hand. It'd just look weird. And then I'll just leave you with the classic come and get your justice pose, where you could use that open right hand to lure an enemy as well, or to just look stylish and cool, which Vision pulls it off with his very mellow face he could wear on the alternate head. But altogether, this is a cool figure. It's got a little bit of expression and a couple of accessories that kind of, you know, maximize your Vision potential. I just wish the beam would attach to the Mind Stone and allow you to do that blast effect out of the head. But other than that, it's a pretty great Marvel Select figure. Glad we got Vision in the comic version of Vision in the line. And that is our Vision. You could see some great accessories with him. Has those blast effects, a couple of facial effects. But really, it's just having that comic look. I think he looks really sharp here with this color scheme. I brought out the Red Hulk. You guys really liked Red Hulk, I could tell. And I just brought him out for a size comparison so you could really see the scale of how much larger Red Hulk is compared to the standard 7-inch size figure. I think he has a frame similar to most Marvel Selects characters in this sleek, slender human form, 7 inches. And you can just see how massive that Red Hulk is compared to that 7-inch scale. So pretty awesome again. I love Red Hulk too. I came around on him. He's pretty awesome. It's just that face really does it for me. But yeah, these are both available right now. We'll have links for you guys to score them. We have our unique code, which allows you guys to get a 10% discount on Entertainment Earth, in addition to free shipping over $39 on in-stock items. And I think he sold out Hulk again. This isn't a Hulk segment, it's a Vision segment, but I think he sold out. But if he's available, I'll put that link up again. But don't be surprised if he sells out fast. People really, really like this Red Hulk, but if you watch that Red Hulk video I did, you'll see why. He's really, really cool. But Vision is equally as cool. If you wanted to buy a stand to make him fly, if you go to Target, there's these NECA stands that are pretty good right now that you could use for posing the character. And they work with NECA 7 inches, and he's 7 inches, so I think it's perfect. So you can pair him up and get some nice flight effects out of those. So you should be able to see those in the, I think it's like the Target collector's aisle. They have NECA and all sorts of other high-end figures there, so you should be able to find those stands are in that aisle as well. So you can acquire those if you want to give them some flight. Other than that, that is our look at Vision, another great figure. We'll try to get some more Marvel Select figures for you guys to take a look at. I know there's a Beta Ray Bill one that is coming out soon, or has already come out, and that looks pretty awesome as well. So keep checking back, like, subscribe, follow for something new. Check out our other videos if you guys want to see a wide array of what else is available right now. And until then, we will see you guys next time.